Alright, welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, I want to discuss in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the fear of loss of love. And there's three main points that he made with fear of loss of love that are very, very common, I see, especially among couples that are unstable. The first one would be jealousy. I notice more so guys lean on this side of things where they get very jealous of their significant other. If their girl's talking to other people, particularly other guys, they tend to get a little bit insecure about that depending on the nature of the conversation. Number two would be fault finding. So that's on both parties. A girl will find a guy and say, you know, he doesn't make enough money, or the guy will say, this girl's just not satisfying this or that need. And that will lead to, of course, the breakup, which in turn leads to that person's fear. I mean, when you fault find with people in general, you're usually talking about things that you yourself have, and then you try to pertain it to them. So you need to more so look within yourself and see what you can do to improve before pointing the finger. The last point he made was gambling, which I really did not understand at all. He said that gambling, people would do that in the 1930s, I guess, to pay dividends. They would try to help their own financial situation by saying, hey, let me gamble, get money to impress my significant other. Usually it was men doing this for women, especially at that time, because men were the breadwinners, of course. So I think that ideology of the whole, oh, man has to get money for woman thing is a bit outdated. A lot of women are independent now. They actually get their own money completely and make more than their significant other, and that's actually turning into a norm. So I'm not going to say Napoleon Hill is completely correct with this point. I believe there definitely is a big, big issue in the Western world where people are scared of losing love, but I'm not going to say that it's due to the fact of, oh, one party's gambling to support the other. People do have other ways of making money now. We can bring that to a lot of other different income streams. So he's right in a sense, but just the particulars of it, I think that was a little bit too specific on his point, whereas his other points with other fears were more so generalized, which I was able to more so relate with. But with the gambling one, maybe some of you guys out there can say that you have somebody that's done that, but me personally, I know people that gamble that have no insecurities whatsoever. They have a good relationship, they gamble for fun. I know people that gamble just because they think it's addictive, and there's people that gamble just because they have a lot of money to blow. So that one's just very, very debatable. I would never argue that point with anybody just because I'm just saying what's in the book, but I don't really particularly believe it in that sense. I literally have to go through the book, which I'm finna do actually. Let's do this. I'm gonna go through the book still. One sec, guys. Let me go through the book today. Let's go. Because I want to see what he's talking about still. I studied this and everything, but truthfully, guys, I actually want to see what he means by, oh, fear of loss of love. What does gambling have to do with it? Criticism, health. Okay. Okay, so I found it, guys. So it says here, the habit of gambling, stealing, cheating, and otherwise taking hazardous chances to provide money for loved ones. So at least he's not just specifically saying gambling, just saying gambling with your life, doing crime and stuff like that too. So Napoleon, my bad, you're right. Yeah, people definitely do this, especially guys. They do all types of stuff to impress women, which is odd, but they do. The habit of spending beyond one's means or incurring debts to provide gift for loved ones. Yep. With the object of making a favorable showing. Insomnia, nervousness, lack of persistence, weakness of will, lack of self-control, lack of self-reliance, bad temper. So if you lose in your gambling debts, you're not going to be the happiest guy, right? So he's right. 100% he's right. That's how it's going to go for real. If you do not know what you're doing with your finances and you're just trying to impress your significant other, you're going to actually turn them off that's going to lead to your worst fear. So the lesson in this video, I would say, is be yourself. If you can't fear losing love, whatever you fear is going to happen. So you need to just look at your fear and understand that it's just an illusion, and look at it and understand that you're looking at a little mouse, but you're making it out to be a lion. If somebody leaves you, they weren't meant for you. So fearing the loss of love by somebody, like whether it's your parents, relatives, a significant other, whoever, don't worry about it. If they don't want to love you, then that's their prerogative. Let them do their thing and move on with your life. Be happy. All right, so that's your Shem's Universe advice for today in regards to fear of loss of love. We're almost done the book, and we're going to get to some other stuff. All right, so thank you guys very much for listening. Please be safe during COVID, and that's it. Peace.